Let us discuss about converse, inverse and contrapositive of a conditional. What is conditional here? Conditional or implication. It is a compound statement with the logical connective word if then. That is called conditional. If consider two statements if P and Q. These two are connected by the logical connective word if then. Then this is called conditional. If P then Q. It is a conditional. It is also represented like this. In symbolically it is represented like this. P implies Q. It is called conditional. So we have to discuss about what is the converse of this conditional and what is the inverse of this conditional and contrapositive of this conditional. So this is given conditional. Then converse. What is converse? If Q then P. It is called converse like this. It is in symbolically Q implies P. It is converse. Converse of a given conditional. It is given conditional. So this is converse of given conditional. If conditional is P implies Q, then converse is Q implies P. Then what is the inverse? Inverse of a conditional. What is conditional? P implies Q. So if negation P, then negation Q. This is called inverse of the given conditional. Conditional is P implies Q. What is the negation of P here? Negation P. And what is the negation of Q here? Negation Q. So then the implication of negation P and negation Q is called inverse. That is P negation if negation P, then negation Q is called inverse of the given conditional. It is in symbolically negation P implies negation Q. Then contrapositive. What is contrapositive? What is contrapositive? The converse of inverse. This is observe here. If negation Q, then negation P. It is contrapositive of conditional. In symbolically negation Q implies negation P. It is a inverse of contrapositive is C. So if it is a conditional, P implies Q is a conditional, then Q implies P is a converse of this conditional. Negation P implies negation Q is inverse of this conditional, and negation Q implies negation P is a contrapositive of this conditional. So let us consider an example like this. What is the conditional here? Conditional, if two statements like this, x square is equal to 25, the statement Q is x is equal to 5. Then what is the conditional here? That is conditional P implies Q, that is equal to P implies Q is equal to x. If x square is equal to 25, then x is equal to 5. This is conditional. P implies Q is conditional. Next, what is the converse here? Converse of conditional is Q implies P. That is, if x is equal to 5, then x square is equal to 25. This is the converse of the given conditional. Next, inverse. What is inverse? Inverse is the negation P implies negation Q. Inverse of the given conditional. Negation P implies negation Q. We have to add the negation P. What is the negation P here? If x square not equal to 25, then x is Q. So what is the negation of Q here? X not equal to 5. We have to add not for this statement. So this is the inverse of the given conditional. What is the inverse? Negation P. If x square not equal to 25, then x not equal to 5. Then what is contrapositive? The converse of the inverse. That is negation Q implies negation P. That means if negation Q means x not equal to 5, then negation P is what? X square not equal to 25. So this is the converse, inverse and contrapositive of given conditional. In this way we can find the converse, inverse and contrapositive of a given conditional. Consider another conditional, that is P implies Q, is if a triangle is equilateral. If a triangle equilateral, then it is isosceles. If a triangle is equilateral, then it is isosceles. It is a conditional. Then what is the converse? That is Q implies P. It is a converse. If a triangle is isosceles, then it is equilateral. Then what is inverse? Negation P implies negation Q. That is negation of the given statement P. If a triangle is not equilateral, then it is not isosceles. And this is converse, this is inverse, and next one is contra. What is contrapositive here? Negation Q implies negation P. It is a contrapositive. That means if a triangle is not isosceles, then it is an equilateral. So this is the statement P and this is the statement Q. P implies Q is a conditional. Then converse is, if you reverse the statement, that is Q implies P. If it is Q statement, then it implies P statement. Negation P implies negation Q. It is in the negation of the statement P implies negation of the statement Q. This is contrapositive. Contrapositive is negation of Q. Negation of Q statement implies negation of P statement. So in this way you can find the converse, inverse and contrapositive of a given conditional. Thank you.